King Zuzi.
Welcome back to the Press Car Show here at Zaxby's Departure Park. I'm one of the, not only are they the top wrestling program in the area, but they're one of the best athletic programs, period, in the area. Give it up for the Clay High Blue Devils. Coach Reape's been there about 24 years? 25, okay. Quickly, who do we have here?
Peyton Hughes Jr. Ryan Rivers Sr. Coach Hill.
Connor Green Sr.
Garrett Wakeman Sr.
Abatillo Jr. Carson Yost Sr.
Dalton Huckberry freshman. Chuck Raleigh sophomore.
Coach, when you took over 25 years ago, first of all, what was that like? What kind of program did you inherit? And did you imagine 25 years later that you basically built
It was a pretty good program, you know, and the former principal, Mr. Reape, was the wrestling coach there, and I think they finished fourth in the state the year before. You know, but they were in a pretty good district. This was back when Flagler Coach was a real powerhouse. They won 3 state titles, and Suwannee was really good in bowls, and they worked in the districts for those. So, but they had a 4th place finish, which was the highest they've ever done. And they're coming off a good, you know, a good season. So it was a pretty decent, you know, they were a pretty well-established program. As for 25 years, you know, when I was 23 years old, I was thinking about lunch, you know. So that was as far as my plans were.
All right, well, you've been blessed to have some amazing wrestlers come through the program.
Absolutely.
You've finished in the top 10, 20 consecutive years. Why are y'all so successful?
Well, I mean, I think basically one of the big thing is we've had good feeder programs for the junior highs or the club wrestling in Clay County. So when the kids come to us, they've had some experience with it, and the program's had enough success that it's bred more. So I mean, I think those are the bottom line. There's great community support, and the fact that we get those kids, they've had more mat time, and there's more hunger there to succeed. You know, there's an established pathway.
Coach, one of the new changes this year, and they've been pushing forever, was to get a dual state championship. What were your thoughts going into that, and what were your thoughts after that?
Well, you know, Coach Hill is on one of the committees, and it's something we've basically pushed for 10 years, if not longer. So it's something that's finally come around, and we thought it would generate more excitement, the opportunity to, you know, to compete as a team all at once. And I think it did that. I mean, I think there's things we'll tweak going forward about how to get it more in gyms, in local gyms, and things like that, as opposed to being more centered in the middle of the state. Maybe do the Final 4 there, maybe not the Final 8. But that's stuff to work out. I thought it was great, you know, a chance, and just trying to, you know, who has the best oriented team, and to create a process for that, you know, was pretty rewarding. I really enjoyed it.
Wrestling's kind of a weird sport because on any given weekend, you could be wrestling a dual tournament, or you could be wrestling an individual tournament. So I want to ask the wrestlers, does that make a difference when you're wrestling? I mean, one week you're doing a wrestling, you're doing a dual, the next week you might be doing individual bracket tournament.
It doesn't really make a difference. We still have to go out there and win as a team. It's different. During matches, they should be more intense. A lot more pressure, but tournaments, you can just like kind of go off to yourself and be ready for your match.
What is it like when you walk into the arena for a state tournament?
It's just big. There's a lot of lights. Kind of shocks you at first.
And the freshmen and the sophomores get to go to state and check it out. And then the young guys get to go? Nobody? Okay. All right, well, you said 14 guys in state in the individual state tournament. Sorry, 11 to 14 went to state. You've won 17 consecutive, 19 consecutive districts. You were on a long streak of regional championships. Yeah, I mean, it's just amazing what you've been able to do. You know, I'm going to say it, public school state champions. I like that. Because what you guys have to go through every year is ridiculous with Lake Collins Prep. And I heard a rumor that they're trying to go out of the FHSA and trying to go nationally.
Well, the word is that they've actually applied to go up to the large division. So they would basically apply to be in the large division with Miami, South Dade, and Fleming and Oak Leaf, and then, you know, Sandalwood, that division, the Orlando schools, Osceola. So, you know, I don't know what their population is, 800 kids, but they basically said, we're good enough, you know, we're going to go and wrestle with the largest classification. So we'll see if the FHA, how they do that, how they handle it. But they've officially petitioned up.
And so, if they did go up, obviously there would be no tears for you.
Somehow or another, I'll manage to get to sleep over that one.
All right. As I go over some of the state place finishers here, if you're here, raise your hand. Daniel Porter finished 6th in the 113 class. 120, Stevie Chopik finished 2nd. 138, Peyton Hughes, state champion. All right, we'll talk to you in a second. Connor Green, 160, 3rd place. All right, 182, Abbott Taylor, 5th place. All right, and 195, Kurt Jackson, 2nd place. All right, Peyton, 42-2, state champion. When that clock hit 0, what was that like for you?
I was really too tired. I didn't really know what to do. I was just shocked. It was just everything paid off.
Well, had you won state before? I mean, no. Okay, so this was your first ever time winning state. So I know a lot of things were going on through your head. So I mean, did it take a while for it to hit you?
Yeah, it took me to like the end of the night to really realize what happened to state. It was just like everything with this team wasn't really something until the end.
We also invited, I guess they didn't come tonight, we also invited Fleming Allen coach. You guys finished 2nd in your classification, they finished 2nd in their classification. They also finished 2nd in their dual state tournament. What is it about your two programs that not only are you competing locally pretty good, but you're statewide? I mean, you're state power, basically.
Well, I think the rivalry has been good for us. You know, it's a pretty competitive situation, and with those guys right up the road, and so you know, you have a lot. You know, on a daily basis or a weekly basis, you're reminded there's somebody up the road who wants to kick your butt, and you know, so there's that kind of pride. Like I said, we've established a pretty good club program and youth program. They've done the same, and you know, they're continuing to build that up. So again, there's a lot, you know, to compete. They've gotten the better of us the last few years, and you know, we're smart. So we want to basically kind of, you know, overcome that and get back on top. And if you're competing well with somebody who's doing a really good job like that, it just breeds, you know, breeds a better team, better, you know, you're better product essentially. And in Clay County, I think that's what's happened.
I believe Shannon dubbed that the blood war or something, I think?
The uncivil war, he calls it.
Uncivil war. Okay. All right. Well, and then I remember Ridgeview also over the last couple of years has done pretty well in wrestling, and Orange Park also at state. So
Middleburg won the region 2 years ago, 2-3 years ago. So we've done pretty well. Oak Leaf had a state place winner. It's been pretty well balanced.
all right, quickly. High school's over. I know you got club, but y'all can finally eat now. So. What is something that you couldn't eat that now you can enjoy? Maybe.
I was always 20 pounds overweight, so I could pretty much eat anything I wanted to. So I don't think this question really applies to me.
Probably have.
Yeah, I was always a couple pounds on the weight, so it didn't matter that much until the end of the season. I wanted to eat more.
The food always loved the seafood. So whenever I got done, me and my dad went over to I can't remember the restaurant, but we got all you can eat crab legs, and that was just
Okay.
Probably pizza, burgers, stuff like that, fast food. I don't know, I just love it like that.
Coach, what's the weight allowance now? Is it still 2 pounds? Or?
Well, yeah, they start the season and then after Christmas, they get 2 more pounds.
All right, well, now you're transitioning into club, so let's talk about the club team. Where's the next tournament? I'm sure you guys have started club yet.
Yeah, we had 3, 4 kids went up to Virginia Beach over the weekend wrestling high school nationals. You know, they have a senior national, a junior national, all the way on down. And then this week we have an event we're hosting at Clay High. There's 3 hours of live wrestling at Fleming on Friday. There's 4 hours of live wrestling at Clay on Saturday morning. And the Fleming facilities, like, their facilities are like, I don't know, 3 miles or 4 miles from the high school. So, you know, there's plenty of wrestling going on this weekend, even though it's Easter weekend. We'll be going somewhere. There's another event next weekend we're going to. So, and you know, I think we're scheduled 2 weekends off between now and end of May. So there's plenty to do.
Wow, Coach gave y'all 2 weeks off?
Yeah, I mean, not all these guys are going to make. Our big thing is try to make 2 or 3 events a month. Because really, you know, for a lot of these guys, like Joe plays football, so to do much during the month of May and spring football is really hard. You know, June's a busy month, April's a busy month. Then you come off the season, March is you don't always get a lot done in March. So you got to kind of make hay a little bit in April, you know, in June. There's some stuff we're doing in July, but you know, you hit a certain point in the summer where you lose guys, and then they're going away until you come back to school in August. So you gotta have to get it done.
All right, if there's like an elementary kid out there and their parents are watching and they want to get involved in your club team, how do they get involved?
I'm gonna give it to Coach Hill. He's our media expert.
And stuff like that. You go to playwrestling.com under youth wrestling, Facebook. You got Team Clay Kids Club. And they can just always just give me a call at 904-545-6006. I will get it. Tell them what's up.
All right, well, he's a Hall of Fame coach and he's got a Hall of Fame program. And not many people know this, but I remember when Coach Reape was a football coach.
Yeah, it's a while back. It's 10 years now. It's 10 years since I did both. And I look at pictures. I got a lot of gray in my 30s. That was rough. Me and my wife stayed with me. She's still in there, so we're still together. But I still help with the football program. Coach Hill's the varsity defensive line coach, and you know, I've done JV I think for 5 or 6 years now. We've had a pretty good run there, and obviously anything we can do to help Coach Hoekstra and the varsity team. You know, we'd like to have more kids do both. You know, and I think you know this year we'll have you know 4 or 5 kids that do both. I think it's a great breed. You know, I was up at the NCAA National Championships. You know, you look at heavyweights like Adam Kuhn. You know, I mean, a guy could go play in the NFL right now at offensive guard. Stephen Neal didn't play in high school. He didn't play in college. Basically, was an all-pro. You know, in the pros, Carlton Hasselrig and guys like that. So you know, there's a ton of defensive linemen in the NFL who talk about you know how it helped them in hand fighting. And you know, guys who play linebacker, there's a tackling. So we really think the 2 sports go together.
Yeah, for anyone who ever tells you to only play one sport, these are great examples of why you should play multiple sports. All right, they are the Clay Blue Devils, and they are the best team in the area, I will say, and one of the best teams in the state. Go check them out. All right, thanks.
Where Zaxby's is from. Some like it classic. Some like it saucy. For others, it's gotta be crispy. But everyone loves the flavor that brings us together. And whether you like it spicy or old school, you'll like it even more. Because Zaxby's 5 fan favorites are now just $5.99 each. Friends, family, flavor. Zaxby's.